Couples definitely have us running around in circles, but it's the news and gossip that keeps us on our toes. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, Cardi B is always lit.
Man, freaking boss lady.
Gotta love
She
her.
preaches the truth.
Yeah.
Speak,
Obsessed.
Cardi, speak.
Hey, go Cardi. All right, I'm your girl, Alex Bowers. I'm just going to welcome myself back. You guys have already welcomed me a few times. It's good to see you guys. And you guys are in live chat right now, right? So
Yes.
we're
Woo,
good
you
to
guys.
go on that. To my left.
Hey guys, I'm Stacey Olivas. So excited to be back. Yes, guys, thanks for joining us in live chat. We're gonna do some shout outs all night.
Guys, Linda Antwi, welcome back. We're live and we're excited to be here.
Yep. And we have some good news and gossip, a couple of funny pictures too.
Yes.
So excited about that. What were you guys' overall thoughts this episode?
I mean, my thoughts were like, you know what? These couples they keep getting, I don't want to say worse and worse, but the drama.
Yeah.
The drama is just such negativity compared to any of the other seasons.
And the thing I don't like about it is the drama right now is seen all over social media. So we're getting that, and then we're watching the episode, and we're like, we already know what's gonna happen. So that's kind of bugging me lately.
Right.
I don't know. And the drama is intense, and we will get into that in media
Absolutely.
and stuff. But
Yeah, I have to say I'm getting a little I'm yawning during some of the episode.
Yeah.
Cannot, because I feel like some of the stuff it's the same thing we've seen since the very beginning.
Right.
So I'm just like, I mean, is something gonna jump off?
I think what they're doing differently lately is that they're dragging out the episodes. Because before, remember, we were like, oh my God. And now it's like, I'm sitting there for 2 hours like, we just talked about this last week.
Right.
Have we not moved on yet?
like,
Right.
why are you dragging it and then
Right.
making us sit there for almost
Right.
2 hours?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
wild.
I think they just want to create this movie type of thing. I feel like now it's just
But here's the thing.
happening. Like it's becoming
like
a
the
movie.
number one reality show out there.
It's
Everyone
keeping us
watches.
watching. I
We're
mean-
watching. So, you have us already hooked. Let's amp up the action.
Right. Like, I need to see someone get smacked or something.
something.
Just something funny.
Something.
Like
Yeah.
Angela kept us on our toes last season with
Yes.
Fernando. Like, she literally was just Michael. All she had to do was call his name, and we were like obsessed. But we're not gonna jump back into past seasons.
Yeah, we're seeing less drama on the screen, more drama in the social media.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
So that's
Yeah.
what it is. Maybe that's making us bored because we're seeing so much of it on social media. But
Right.
let's see what happens.
Can I just do side note real quick?
Yeah.
I saw on social media today that Angela is back in Nigeria with Michael. What? And I know this probably should be news and gossip, but we're probably not going to cover them because they're not this season. But they're going to be on Happily Ever After. 90
Okay.
Days Happily Ever After.
Okay.
So they're going to be back.
So they made
Cakes
it.
and
They made
all?
the cut. All right, I'm not mad at it. I'm excited. I'm actually excited. So let's go ahead and hop into the first couple, Ashley and Jay. Are they still you guys' favorite couple?
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
You
I
do?
like them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Jay. And I think Ashley's really cute. And I think Jay, he's pretty mature for his age.
I love the way that he tries to make things better for her.
Yes.
So, I mean, we see these other couples, and it's just kind of like they're just like it's just not working out. But with him, he always ends it with, "I love Ashley, and I just want it to be okay, everything to be okay." He didn't come out here for no reason.
I like that he is always trying to communicate with her.
Yeah.
Like, are you okay? Are you still upset about last night? Okay, I'm learning from this mistake. And, we know that he's never been in a really serious relationship. So you can tell that this is the truth for him. He really loves it.
Right.
And the difference I saw also was when he went to see the venue. Think of how Lita responded to her venue and how he's like, "Ooh, I love it. It's
I
perfect. It's
know,
not like
he's
huge.
nice.
It's
He's
not
not a
small.
bad guy.
Just like so supportive, and they communicate. So I really do like these
Yeah.
two.
Right. And the only thing that matters to him is that he has fun. But that's with everything he does in his life.
Yeah.
He's young.
He
He's young. He wants to have fun.
Yeah.
And I just think he's legit.
Yeah,
I
do.
think they're really in love, and I think it's cool that he said he's going the extra mile for her, but he's never done that for anyone else. He's really in love with her.
Right. Yeah.
They connect.
Yep.
So,
I'm rooting for them.
what did you guys think about, the messages that people were leaving on their wedding page?
Unfortunately, I mean, especially coming as an immigrant, right? So a Canadian coming to America, that's the reality of America right now. And
Right.
especially in the political climate that we're in. And it's unfortunate because I think that you're always going to have people that have problems with race. And it's unfortunate that they think that they can just spew their hate onto others. Like, if you don't like it, then okay, you don't like it. That's on you and keep it to yourself. But you're trying to like, especially someone's happy moment and their wedding page, you're trolling them. I thought it was disgusting.
And it tore him up.
It really did, and it was mean. And it was some of the stuff that the person or people wrote it's outrageous for 2018 as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
He was crying.
Yeah.
That was sad. Did you see that part?
Yeah.
There was one-on-one when he started crying, and I was like,
Because can you
I hate
imagine?
this. Yeah, and then it's like they can't even have a wedding website now. Like it's like I just think it's sad because they can't even do those things that couples do because they are in the public eye and there are sick people out there.
But I gotta tell you, not even being in the public eye is one thing, but there's hate out there,
Yeah,
and it's unfortunate.
definitely.
And you know, I just implore you guys to just keep your hate to yourself. Jeez.
Yeah. Hashtag.
Gross.
What could the hashtag be for that?
Hashtag no one cares about your hate.
Yeah. Hashtag keep it to yourself.
Yep.
Basically.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna
Haters.
jump into Colt and Larissa. I laugh every time they're on the screen just because it's just so ridiculous. Everything that happens with this couple is really ridiculous. Every time that I see this couple, I'm not even gonna lie, Linda, I think of the conversations I have with you about Debbie.
Yeah.
So I cannot keep a straight face watching Colt interact with his mom. Cannot.
Okay, so Colt's 33 years old. He's lived at home his whole life, and you're trying to tell me that you're going to get married and you're worried about moving out from your mommy's house? Like, yes, please do cut the umbilical cord. Like, cut it all the way.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? That's your, and I get it because I'm close to my family too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if, you know what, you lived in the basement suite or you live next door or down the street, but you guys are not a three-way unit.
Yeah, that's true. That's
You're
not
not
healthy.
you're not sharing bank accounts. You're not living like in the room beside us. Like that doesn't make sense. So I can totally see where Larissa's coming from.
Yeah.
I think also Colt doesn't trust Larissa, but he trusts his mom.
His
so
mom's
I think
not his woman, though.
I know, huh?
His mom is not his woman.
I know, but I'm
Facts.
saying like also like he's like she's with me for the wrong reasons. Probably, I think he knows. You think she's really in it for love, you guys?
Listen, you're 33. Go get played without your mom.
I
If you're
understand.
gonna get played,
I mean, I guess
run.
if it was, I know, I understand, but I'm also saying from his point of view, I think he's probably. I mean, it's like Eric's situation too.
I don't know, but if you leave it up to Debbie, like just even having these conversations with
Yeah,
her,
that's
it's
weird.
pointless because she's gonna say, I mean, yeah, she's like this. I mean, you can do what you want, but I'm just making this up. But if I get murdered and someone pushes me down the stairs or blah blah, you know, it just is what it is. She tries to she makes you like feel like
Codependent.
it's okay, and then she'll hit you with but I mean, you know, she makes you feel bad about it.
She's absolutely.
She knows what she's doing.
She's definitely codependent on him.
Oh,
And
yeah.
When Debbie, so she says she'd move to a senior place, and it's fine if you guys are moving on. I'll probably just, be at the senior place. But moving out, and then in the flip, she's like, moving out makes her really sad, and this is a difficult situation. What's difficult? Your grown son is about to move at 33. Right. Not 21, not 22, at 33.
Yeah. Like most people are gone, but like 18, going off to college or is when you really separate. I don't think a lot of people like really, really move back with their parents that often. It's like, because once you're so used to it, you're just like, no, I'm not going back. I don't want no one telling me what to do. But yeah, he loves it. I just cannot. Anything going on in the chat right now?
I'm just reading some of your guys' comments about, they were talking about the racial comments and they were saying that's disgusting. Madison Liddell says, I feel like Colt thinks he's suave and it makes me cringe.
Oh, Colt.
Oh, but okay, I don't know.
Colty.
His story kind of gives me like, I don't feel bad for him, but I kind of get a little bit of his situation.
Colt?
No, because I'll be honest, I've lost a parent, so you do turn a little, and he doesn't have brothers or sisters, so it is, I'm sure it's tough in his spot too, and his mom is codependent on him, so he's probably like, I have to make everyone happy, but he also is, I don't know, Colt, just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all need therapy.
Can I say this? I want Colt and Larissa to stop going on outings. Like, you guys never buy anything. You waste my 30 minutes.
Every time.
Every single time. We know it's not going to happen. So, let's just browse online. Can we do that instead? And fast forward 20 minutes? Because this was nonsense. You go to look for an apartment that you clearly were never, ever going to get. And just like the car, just like the couch. It's like such a waste of time because I already know what's gonna happen. She's gonna say, "I love it, it's beautiful," and he's gonna say, "No."
Wait,
Right.
but do you guys think Colt kind of purposely does this too to get her reactions? Because he does it. You see every time she's disappointed after. He knows she's going to be disappointed after. It's like he does things like takes her to the stratosphere, something she doesn't want, and something she's like
funny.
so against, and then he does it, and then it's like he likes to torture her. I think in a sick way, but in a calm way.
I think he's like
Norman
his mom.
Bates status.
I think he's like his mom, and he just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
You
like,
think so?
Something's the elevator's not going to the top floor.
Yeah, I agree.
Or
with
you
that
just can't take
100%.
other people into consideration. Like, hey, Larissa likes this. Let's meet halfway,
If
like
I was
a normal
going to
couple.
propose to you, the last thing I would do, like if you hated snakes, would be to take you somewhere with snakes and be like, "I love you," and
Let you have that experience.
Let you have. I want you to remember this. It's like one of the best times that you've ever
Yeah.
experienced, and he's just DUMB. I'm just like over
Amanda
him.
in the live chat said Cole is a manipulator.
Yeah, he absolutely.
I
is
think he
manipulating.
is, and he's pretty good at it because he plays this. Oh, I got my cats, and I got my mom, and I got my, all this stuff, and I
Yeah.
don't like nice things, and she just wants me for my money.
Can I tell you something that was super funny to me? When
He's
they're-
getting stuff out of there. He likes control too. I see that in him.
100%.
He's just good at hiding it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know when they were driving back and she had that personal fan
Oh
in
my
the
God.
car?
Exactly.
Died.
No,
I
air
died.
Because nothing's changed.
I
From
thought
the
that
first
was-
episode, she's been hot.
I know, but
Yes.
that
She's
was
burning
so
up.
funny to me. I was like, oh, there's the compromise right there. Like, we're
Yeah.
not even going to fix the crappy AC in the car. We're just going to get you a personal fan.
Aw.
And then I don't want to, I kind of do. I want to discuss a little bit, what was she wearing?
Wait, I didn't look. I don't
Like
remember.
that. It was like a bodysuit and then like a skirt thingy, but I don't know. It was like super weird to
I
me.
feel like all her outfits are kind of questionable.
Like they look
Just
like
a
they
little
could
bit.
almost be sexy, but then something's off about them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just saying.
You're not the
colors.
one that is. Yeah, something. All right. Time for Jonathan and Fernando. Fernanda had a pretty sexy dress on, and her in-law wasn't really feeling it. I have to say something about this. She's about to get married. I know she's 19, but she's about to get married. She can have a low-cut dress if she wants to. And that really upset me. Like, why are you worried about? I don't think it's age appropriate. Girl, she's about to walk down this aisle. She can wear whatever she
No,
wants.
she said it's too mature for her because she's like, for a 19-year-old, she needs something a little bit like younger.
But why? It was, you can. Fernanda's like, isn't that in her culture to just? She always talks about how like she shows off her body and like how, what she works for this body or whatever. She should be, if she wanted to wear something
I
low
don't think
cut
it was.
down
I think
here.
it was the more like conservative one, wasn't
she
it?
went with the most conservative
Conservative
dress.
She did at the end,
Yeah.
but like when she was trying on the dresses, I was thinking she was gonna go with
Yeah.
one of the first ones, which I
The
really,
first
really
one
loved.
was gorgeous.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful, and then her
She went
mother-in-law wasn't really feeling it.
But I was surprised that she chose the third one, the Jackie O dress, for $1,900. Just FYI. Because I thought that wasn't necessarily her style, but maybe she's more conservative in like getting married. Like she wants something simple. Because we don't know. She said that she dreamt about it all her life, right? So maybe in her mind that's something that she wanted.
Does
she
any
looked beautiful in all of them.
Part of you guys think that she was just doing that to make the mom okay, because she's just trying to get on the right page with her and like get her to
Possibly.
be okay with the whole thing?
Possibly, I don't know, but I think it was interesting. Yeah,
I don't think so
I
because
think-
the mom was like, this dress is too mature for you, like still poking at her, saying like she's super young, like that dress is too mature, that dress is too sophisticated, more age appropriate, the mom said. Like,
and
it wasn't it was like she was there supporting her, and it wasn't until she broke down and cried that she like took all that gross negative energy back a little bit.
And I don't think so, because in our culture, you are conservative around your families. Like, you don't go walk around in two-piece bathing suits in front of your uncles and you know what I mean? Your dad. Like, it's very, like, you cover up. So I think maybe that was her conservative part. With her man, well, that's a different story.
Right, right.
But I think also, I thought it was interesting when the mom, I didn't think it was interesting. I thought it was sad when she started crying and like they waited for a while to even like comfort her that her mom wasn't going to be there. Did you see how long his mom
Yeah.
took? I was like,
Yeah.
Well, because it took her,
like
her
no
mom,
emotional.
It took her mom a minute to get off of that defensive mode
Yeah.
and realize what was going on,
Process
right?
it
Because
all.
she kept looking down. She's like, this is not what I was expecting to do today, and she was hesitant about coming. And then she says, even at the end, she says, while Fernanda's crying, she's like, you sure you still want to do this? Like, hit after hit after hit.
Right.
So, she took a minute to be like, oh, wait, this is a girl without her mom, wedding dress shopping, and like this. Are you okay?
I know.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, the mom is not looking good.
Yeah.
As far as
I think there's just personally, I think there's a lot of cultural differences too between them. They are from different cultures. People think it's not that different because they're all Hispanic, but there is a huge difference. You can tell the American, there's more Americanized and stuff, and talking about your feelings and being open and hugging and all that stuff. I don't see that in Jonathan's family.
Right.
And I think Fernanda's looking for that emotional connection.
Yeah.
For the family to be like, oh my God, we're so excited for you, and cheering around her. But
especially because she has no one. I feel like if Fernanda did have her family, I don't necessarily know if the relationship with his mom would be as important to her.
wouldn't,
really.
absolutely.
I feel like if she has her
care.
family, she doesn't care about anything else. That's all she talks about is her family and what they mean to her.
Because she's used to living with them, being around them all the time. Who should she have? She has nobody.
Right. So I feel like she's just settling and just trying to make it work, make it do what it do for now, but
get through it.
Yeah, 100%. Now we can move on to a couple that I'm not really a fan of at all. Guess.
Olga and Steven?
Yes.
He's scary.
A hot mess. And one thing that I really dislike about Steven, I don't know if anyone disagrees with me, you probably don't, but it's just that he loves to constantly say, I don't want to be like my family, or I was raised this way and that way, blah,
projection,
blah, and then does the same exact thing, or is 10 times, I mean, we don't really know how they work, but the way that he treats her is just really, really bad, and it just gives me anxiety.
Do you guys get nervous when you watch him on screen? Like, oh, don't hurt that baby, or especially when he was with the car seat trying to fix it, and then you could just see the anger.
And he jerked the baby a little bit.
And the baby was like this.
What? This is not okay.
That's why she's like, I'm walking home. No, I don't. She doesn't. Maybe she's really coddling her baby and so. I mean, she just had the baby, but also really protective because of him.
Right.
Okay, you guys.
She's scared.
You guys. Okay, I just have to say this. Sorry. She had a C-section. Her baby's 2 weeks old. Mm-hmm. First-time mother. She's 20 and he's 20, or she's 19, he's 20.
Both 20. Yep.
Of course, her attention is going to be not only taking care of this child, but taking care of herself because it's all brand new. Then you throw in Steven's crazy, you're not paying attention to me, and you're not saying thank you, and you don't get excited when I get here. And of course she's going to start crying. Her hormones are raging. She's trying to figure out how to be a mom and to take care and protect this child because that's her natural instinct. Then she has this immature, selfish, angry boyfriend who, how about you think you're doing everything by doing groceries and by cleaning and by buying medicine for your baby? How about just stop talking and stop making it about you and asking her, what do you need from me besides the other stuff? Do you want me to hold the baby so you can shower for 30 minutes, or do you want to lie together, or show me what you're doing, teach me how to do what you're doing so I can give you a break and you don't have to feel so protected?
Yeah. He equates money to love, definitely 100%. You think you're doing all this stuff like you're saying, but you're not there emotionally for her, and that's all she really needs right now is emotional support. Especially like you said with her hormones, she's healing.
Yeah,
she's figuring it out by herself, really, because I don't see him helping with anything. It's more complaining, and I honestly can't even lie. I get sick of hearing her say, leave me alone, Steven. Stop,
sad.
Steven. Yeah. He's making her voice really just get on my nerves, but it's his fault. He kills me, and he's really not a good person right now.
Yeah. Some of the people in the live chat are really commenting on this. Skinny B said he has serious issues. Madison said he'll leave him. I mean, no, she'll leave him. Sorry. And Luann just mentioned that they're still together. And Audrey Meadows says Steven is so selfish and childish. The childhood excuse is getting tired.
Yeah, for real.
Are there any?
Amanda said Steven's a hit and miss for me. He has issues, but at least he's trying to step up. That's more than a lot of men do. He needs counseling, though, for sure. I definitely agree with you that he needs counseling. He needs to be alone and get that counseling.
We had one of our viewers from last week's episode comment that they thought that Steven had borderline personality disorder. And coming from someone, that person said that they had that, and so they saw similarities. And wanted to know a little bit more about it, but I obviously didn't have time to research it. But if that's a thing, then it's possible.
I heard it's really hard to live with people that have that if they're not on medications or
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think she needs to be careful. I feel like she's walking on eggshells right now. And I think, did you guys see that one part where the cameras, they were following him when he came back in the house? Do you guys remember that part? And it was like a quick...
No.
Oh my gosh, it just stuck
I remember
with
him
me.
just being
I
back in
remember
the
when
house.
he was coming back in to talk to her, but he
After
was
he went-
angry. Yeah, after he left and then came back. And it was a weird motion with the camera, and it was just like he was gonna like pounce on her, and I was like, oh my God. I'm getting scared. I really think he does have anger issues, and I think he needs to work those out by himself.
He's admitted that he has anger issues, and then when they had their one-on-one, she was basically like, yeah, you need to work on it, we need to work on it, but you need to work on that too.
Right.
Yeah, so I wanted to mention something too. So when he went to pick up the baby's infant acne medicine,
Yeah.
and he made this big deal about the $1,400 rubies, the Russian dollar.
Yeah. How much is that?
It's $20.93 US. Just saying.
Really, Steven?
So why are we making that huge of a deal over nothing? Like I can't.
I
with
think
it.
he's really self-absorbed, and I think he just wants all her attention. And now that the baby's here, he's getting more angry probably with her.
It's that, and I think it was you, Alex, that said he equates money with love. Like if I'm paying for all this, I'm getting your green card before you or your visa before you leave, all this stuff. That's not love. Like you have to deal with the emotional part of it, and the emotional part is not just, oh, hey, I'm excited to see you.
Right.
It's actually the connection and the communication.
Right.
And then he said the kid can't come before him and them together.
Yeah, he said-
But that's
he
scary
makes
though.
me
Those
so
are those
upset.
things are, I mean, you guys gotta think about those things. That's some red flags about that's probably, I mean, I'm just assuming, which is not good to do, but I'm just assuming that that's what he saw growing up probably.
You know,
And the cycle continues.
when I was
help.
talking to my sister, she was saying like some people actually believe that, and sometimes religion plays a huge part in that, based off of who they say comes first. You know, a lot of time they say your significant other, your wife or husband comes first, and then your children, and then so on. But I have a question about that later on for you guys in the special segment. But let's go ahead and jump into Kalani and Asuelu.
Oh, another one.
Yeah.
Maybe never mind.
I do not like Kalani anymore. You guys, I've tried to hold on to like this relationship I've had with her through the screen, and just like maybe like understand where she was coming from. But honestly, at the end of the day, Kalani, you put yourself in this situation. He was immature before you slept with him, and you keep putting in this situation where he's around your family, and you know that like things aren't adding up or how he is, just so that what do you want them to do? Confirm your doubts like 50 times over? We're sick of it. Every time he's on the episode, you guys are on air, you're bringing a family member around him. I'm really upset, you guys, and you're making him look dumb.
Yeah.
And then he cried. You're hurting him every single time, and then you're like, he doesn't want to talk to me. Like, you keep putting him in these stupid situations. Of course he doesn't want to be around you anymore. I really just want to like drop kick her in the throat.
It's like she's throwing him into the lion's den, and then she's like, take him.
Right. And it's like,
he's
see
mine
how he acts. He doesn't talk to me when he's upset. Like, what do you? I mean,
Guys,
come
these
on.
are like controlling tactics, and it's scaring me a lot because I'm seeing this a lot on this episode.
Yeah, she definitely sets him up for failure each and every single time. And what I don't like about her is that I get that your family's your support system. My family's my support system as well. But what I don't do is I don't throw all the baggage, all the negative baggage of my partner out there. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, he did this, he did this, he did this, he did this, because you're building up a negative impression. So when they see him, all they're going to see is the negative because they're supporting you. How about talk to him about what you don't like, try to communicate between the two of you, because that's what a relationship is about, and then work it out together. Then after you can be like, oh girl, this is what happened, and but we're past it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't be in the midst of it and then call in your sister and your mom and say all this crap about your future husband. And then the other thing that I don't like to waste time. You knew before you went wedding dress shopping that you felt some kind of way. Okay,
100%.
so whether you have commitment issues, whether you don't want to get married because you've been saying that because you don't want to marry him because of the way he treats your kid because he's immature, seems stupid to me. But don't waste my time and go dress shopping, try on one dress and be like, oh my God, I'm just like I'm freaking out. What did she say? I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like frantic and rushed and panicked. You know what?
Girl,
Bye.
Yeah.
this is the money you spent to bring him over,
Right.
like your little puppet. Play with him and put him down.
Yeah.
I think I'm so upset about this. Like, I can't even talk about this because I'm just like, she knows what she's getting to, and I feel like she likes, it's this a form of her putting him down by like talking crap to her family.
Yep.
She says she's so mature, such a good parent,
Yep.
able to take care of her kids, yet she's not mature in her relationship, which is like, give a healthy relationship to your child. That will create a healthy family.
And then she said that she never thought it would actually happen, like he would actually come to the U.S. And so I even wrote this note, like, do you even like him? Like, because to me, it seems like you don't even like him as a person, right? And so if that's the case, then just let him be and let him, co-parent from afar, you two. I did want to say, too, that Oliver looks exactly like Asuelu.
He's so adorable.
So adorable.
He's just
like, I was like, oh, yeah, you're your son, you're your dad's son for sure.
And then did you guys think that was interesting, that part where they were going wedding dress shopping and she said she feels weird, that Kalani usually feels weird about commitment?
Yeah, I mean, she said throughout the whole
the mom
thing.
said that, didn't she?
Yeah, and then one of the sisters say something about like the runaway.
As long as you can run in the dress.
As long as you can run in the dress.
That was so messed up. Yeah. This whole family, you guys are on like my bad list. Honestly, I just am not a fan.
One more thing, too.
Yeah, wait.
I wanted them to get into detail where they talked about how the brother said, well, when you're done with her, let me have a turn with her. Yeah. I was like, how do you throw that out there and
then not give us anything?
Give us anything else?
What the heck?
You were FaceTiming and that was said and you're saying there was no apology, but like, let's talk about that and why he would even think that it was appropriate to say that.
Oh my gosh, guys, I hope we're not being tricked by Asuelu now, though.
I don't know, but
if we're
this
tricked
late,
by Asuelu, like we have, our credibility's done.
no one's gonna trust our opinions anymore. No, I really hope not.
Sorry.
Okay, you guys, I really want to.
Ricky had us last season. He was good.
Oh yeah, no, he was really good. Okay, I really want to get into Eric and Lita.
Oh my God.
Let's leave off right there.
Think of that.
Asuelu, we believe in you.
Don't let us down.
Don't let us down, okay?
So let's talk about this little wedding situation she has going on. She talks about how her dad paid $300,000 for the first wedding and how Eric is taking the financial responsibilities this time. What are you guys' thoughts on this whole thing? I think that she should just go to the courthouse, get it done with. It's your second time getting married. You don't have the money. Period.
I think it's a form of like putting him, I don't know. She's just putting him down because who keeps the pictures from your old wedding and shows? Well, okay, it's okay to keep them, I guess, whatever you want to do, but shows your future husband.
You don't show that.
Who does that unless you want to put them down and be like, oh, look what I have over you. You better do what I say because I'm a little brat.
Yeah, you just remember the flowers you had and be like, oh, I would really love, and just throw it in there like it's nothing. But to actually pull up the picture, she's bold. She's really bold.
And if that guy was so great, where is he?
Right.
Okay, so first of all, let's just have a reality check.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to say this with a disclaimer. I cannot stand her. I cannot stand her for 1 second. I think this couple is terrible, and here's why. Since day one, and we're on episode 7 right now, and she's not said one nice thing since she's got here about anything or anyone, and it's exhausting to hear someone complain non-stop for 2 hours for 7 weeks. I personally think, like, if you had such a great life, Indonesia, go back to Indonesia and work it out. Or like I was saying to you, Alex, if you got so much money, then go ahead and handle some business. If Eric doesn't have the money right now, go ahead and buy that $7,000 couch. Go ahead and buy that $5,000 bed or whatever the money was. You dish out all this money that you say that you have for maids and the big house and this and that. Handle your business. It's your child at the end of the day. You provide for your child. How about that?
Amen.
You don't want, and the other thing.
Get a job. Well, when you can.
When she called his children a burden and he finally stood up to her,
sad.
I was really happy about it because here's what I'll say. I don't care if she doesn't know anything about child support. That's his children, and last week we saw how he didn't stand up for Tasha, and he finally stood up to her and said, hey, listen, they're not a burden, they're my children. Family means everything here.
Right.
Absolutely. So your little gold-digging, green card, American way, Lita, like, I'm seriously just done with you 100%.
And on that note, I hope she's watching. I really want to get into. What do you want?
Ooh, no, Amanda, actually, she said Eric is the last one to preach about family.
You just read her. I hope she's watching. I really do, because honestly, like, she's really making herself look bad, and she just puts a bad, like, stigma on, like, stepmoms or, like, you know?
Yeah.
She's like that evil, like, oh my goodness, I could not be around her at all. And honestly, his daughter was she was a big person to, like, not go off. That was really big of her, because me, I would be that disrespectful teenager, honestly, y'all, and I would just read her for filth. One thing you're not gonna come do is, like, just come from wherever you are or whatever and think you can just run stuff and ruin our family and run, you know, tell people what to do, what money's going where and what. No,
I think she's just spoiled, and that's what she's used to having.
She's not spoiled.
Okay, but
I'm not running. If she was spoiled, she would have had, like you said, all of the money, like all the financial situation, like that would have been handled. Me personally, if my dad had all that money, like she's saying her dad has, you don't let
you think
things
that
like.
she's lying about all that?
I think she's a liar.
You think she's lying about having any money? Like, she just probably doesn't have that much money over
Let's
there.
convert. Didn't we say earlier in the season, someone said
Are you
her
convert
money?
salaries?
Yeah,
Damn.
let's go ahead and do that, because it's a lot cheaper to live there than it is over here. So
I should have brought it, and I'm going to try to do from memory, but I saw someone in one of our Facebook groups posted, she said she spent $300,000 on her wedding, but the 300,000 isn't US dollars, it's Indonesian dollars. And I don't want to quote it for 100, but let's just say it was like a $3,000 wedding. Like, it was not anything. And I'll find it, and you guys, I'll share it on our YouTube link underneath. But yeah, it wasn't all that.
She's
like,
a little
so she needs to like
Right.
come all the way down.
She is.
Back
But
to earth.
also, do you guys think Eric promised her a lot when he was over there? Because she said he promised he's going to take care of me and my child and all. Do you think he, like, made all these crazy promises?
He did
like,
say that
I
in
have
the
a lot of
beginning.
money over there.
He did say that in the beginning, in that first episode. He did say that. He did he oversold himself, but he hoped that she would be able to, like, humble herself and, you know, live for love.
right.
We need, like, shirts that say, Lita, I want to get what I want now. Can you believe that she said that at 30 years old? I want to get what I want now.
She's literally a brat.
So then go ahead and buy it if you're so
Buy it.
rich. That's what I'm saying.
You have it, buy it. Bye, girl.
Ugh.
News and gossip time.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
This is where it really gets hot.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Where are we starting?
Where are we
There's so
starting?
much
We are
news and
going
gossip.
So go ahead and start with one of our top couples, right? Fernando and
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
Fernando and Jonathan. I think that this was taken when they were doing the reunion special. They were in New York City and dreaming of being in an empire state of mind, and they just look so happy. And what we already know is that they got married. So this might have been part of, like, their, you know, honeymoon phase or whatever.
cute.
But
Cute.
they look really, really adorable and really, really happy there. So it's nice to see.
they do.
Yeah. Guys, this next one up, do you guys know who that is? Guys, that's Debbie.
How'd you know?
I don't know, looks like her.
I had to, like,
Debbie.
read it.
Look how beautiful Debbie looks. This is Colt's mom.
Debbie.
Aw.
Go ahead, Debbie.
Get
Handle
it,
your
girl.
business. I see you. I see you.
That was a good
She's
one.
pretty.
That was a good one, yeah.
Really, really pretty.
Yeah.
Go girl.
Like that I can just see her being like that go-go dancer type
Yeah.
from the 70s, you know? Guys, this next one, I just had to take a moment and be like, whoa.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
So
I want to throw up.
this is where this is their wedding. They got married.
Yeah, they got married.
This is you?
Yeah. They got married. Sorry, I'm just pulling that up right now. Eric and Lita. We are pulling that up right now.
She
Yeah,
looks
they
like-
got married in Indonesia, guys, on November 30th, 2017, in front of her friends and family. Ooh, are we scammed again?
Probably.
We're scammed again because they got married in Indonesia before the show aired.
Like, I'm really confused.
I know.
I'm gonna need more
I don't know if it
details on
aired.
that.
Like, when did the show start filming? We need to know that. And when was this all happening?
But it was supposed to be in the States.
I kind of
That's
feel
where it
like
was on the.
I kind of feel like I know what happened, because you know how TLC, how they find the couples is they troll the courthouses.
Yeah.
So perhaps they found out that these two were an international couple, right? Because they filed their marriage license and then backtracked and been like, this would be a great story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and their
I
second
guess,
wedding
yeah.
in the U.S. was intended for Eric's friends and family. So you know how she said, "Oh, my family doesn't want to come to the wedding in the U.S. because they don't want it to happen."
No, it's because they already came. They already went to your wedding. Duh.
Wow, guys, they're playing us.
Yeah.
Playing us.
Plotting.
Yeah, plotting and trotting.
Oh, this was really sad.
This was.
So, do you want to pull that one up and read
Yeah.
it? Go ahead.
Yeah, I can read it if you want me to.
Yeah, go.
What is her name again?
Olga.
Olga, yes.
responds
Olga
to
says, to
fans.
everyone out there, stop being so concerned of my well-being and let me make my own life decisions. I know what's best for me and my family. I know Steven better than every single one of you. For you all to care about me is okay, but I do not appreciate the way you are all trying to do so. Stop. Your opinions will never take an effect in my relationship with him, but I am tired of seeing this. If you all care so much for my well-being, let me be happy and live my life the way I want to. Love, peace, Purple Heart.
I mean,
And
I
she-
get
Do
it.
you, girl?
This
But
was a
we
video-
just care. Like you said, we care about how he treats you, and it's just really sad seeing him like that. That's like mental abuse,
Yeah, and how
emotional
do we
abuse,
know-
emotional abuse.
And how do we know that there was not like a fight behind it and she was like felt forced to post
Write
something like
this.
this just so that he could calm all the way down? Like, we don't know the story behind this.
Right. And then in the very next post, we see, a happy picture. We won't get into the caption
no,
too much.
I mean,
but
and she basically says the same thing in the caption, but they do look super cute here.
yeah.
Yeah,
She
they look
looks,
happy.
like healthier and happier, and he looks like he's really like coming into being a dad. But again, we don't know what's behind the pictures,
You
right?
You know who
Never
looks
know.
super cute in this next photo?
Who?
Our girl Anfisa.
Oh
Okay, you guys.
She
What the heck? This happened
ripped.
overnight.
I just,
That's-
you guys,
girl.
I was like, I had to send this out to my girls first. I was
Yeah.
like, this girl, her husband went to jail, and she was like, what should I do with my time? I'm going to work out and become a fitness model. And she went all the way there.
Yeah.
Like, she looks incredible.
She does.
Like, super fit.
that was so quick.
Right?
She has time. George
She
is in
got
jail.
cut. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like, but she got ripped.
Yeah.
Like, ripped, because she was just like, she was
Yeah,
always
she's
thin.
thin.
Yeah, she
But
was.
now she's like, look at the arms.
Get it, girl.
Right?
Get
Dude,
it.
looking good. Looking good.
Crazy. Did we
Right.
get the David?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
But I want to go ahead and play your video.
Are we gonna show?
Okay. I mean,
That
so
you
funny.
We need
have.
that one too. We need to show that next one too, guys. We have the best picture ever for you.
So, guys, just to go on our theory that we might be played a little bit by Eric and Lita, found this video online. Eric bought Lita a new car, and I just want you guys to take a peek at it. And they put music in the background, and this is actually they have a shared YouTube page, guys. If you want to look it up, they are on YouTube. But this is a brand new car, so for someone who doesn't have money and has a $400 budget for flowers, maybe there's something that we don't know.
What kind of car
Right.
is that?
To me, it looks like a Scion, but they don't actually show what kind of car it is. And guys, I know online you guys are sleuths, so if you can tell by this,
So yeah, I just got back from.
A station wagon.
oh, it's a VW. She actually says in the video,
Okay.
it's a VW.
Do you think he felt bad after
Interesting.
watching this episode and he's like, damn, I need to go buy her something?
I think that I think you told us in one episode way back that I remember that he has more money than he's saying.
Right. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get into our special segment. What do you think? This time I only have one question.
Okay.
And you actually will not need your signs now that I
Okay.
think about it. What kills a relationship faster, financial issues or trust issues?
Who's
Wait,
going?
can you say it again?
Anyone
Say
can
the
go.
question again.
What kills a relationship faster, financial issues or trust issues?
Financial issues.
Trust issues.
Okay, I'm gonna say financial because someone will stay there as long as the money is right
Yeah.
for a longer period of time before they would
Yeah.
anything else.
Hell yeah.
So
Depends
definitely.
on who you are, though. I don't
Oh,
know.
I mean, true, but nowadays, let's be real.
I think the finances. I think that some people, like you said, will stay in a relationship that they're not 100% in if they're living a lifestyle that if they left, they wouldn't be able to live.
Absolutely.
So,
All right, that's my question. And next week we'll be able to use the signs. I have some more good ones for you guys.
I love
this
it.
week. Yep. All right, predictions times. Linda,
AfterBuzz TV
Predictions.
you want to start with
Okay.
your.
all right, so here's my prediction. Olga and Steven are not going to make it. I think that they're going to be a great couple, but are they going to do the 90-day and get married within the 90 days? That's not going to happen. Jonathan, Fernando, we already know they're married. I think that they're just going to be happily ever after. I think that Cece's going to have to come on board. And I think she does come on board eventually. Jay and Ashley, I know that we got that little teaser that they are canceling their wedding, but we already know that they're married. So
yeah, I think they're gonna do this. I think their wedding's gonna be at a different place, probably. Yeah. But they're still gonna have, of course, we already know they're married. And I think, yeah, that was cute. That was a really cute one. And I think Jonathan's relationship with his mom is gonna be taken care of. They're gonna like mend their situation. And I think Colt and Larissa, it's gonna get wild, and I think there's gonna be a physical altercation. Something's gonna be thrown. Something's gonna go down.
Well, my only prediction is I agree with you. Olga and Steven, it's a wrap. It's not going to work. She's just trying to make herself feel better right now on social media. But you guys can catch us every week, as you know, Tuesdays, 7. Happy to be back with you guys. Make sure to keep talking in not even the live chat. Just comment, and we'll comment back to you. I'm your girl, Alex Bowers. You can follow me all over social media at Hey Alex Bowers.
Yes, guys, thanks so much for joining us. Make sure you hit us up on Instagram, DM us, send us comments, everything. We love hearing from you. I'm Stacey Olivas. You can find me all over social media at Stacey_Olivas. Woo!
And guys, last but not least, Linda is so girly all across social media. Keep hitting me up with all the good, juicy gossip, and you'll hear it here first.
Yes, we want to do shout outs. Bye, guys. Love you.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.